Imagine being misunderstood from the moment you could form your first thought. Always the outsider, never fitting into the standard molds society tried to force upon you. This isn't just a coincidence, it's the reality for Sigma males, and it all begins in childhood. Welcome to today's video, where we're uncovering the hidden struggles every Sigma male faces from an early age. These obstacles aren't just random challenges. They're deeply rooted in psychology, societal expectations, and the unique traits that make Sigmas stand out. If you've ever felt like the lone wolf growing up, this video will shed light on why. By the end, you'll not only understand these struggles, but also learn how they shape the resilient and independent men Sigmas become. Before we get started, if you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications for insights into the fascinating dynamics of personality and behavior. Now, let us get going. From a young age, Sigma males often feel different from their peers. Their independence can lead to social alienation. Imagine being a child who prefers the company of a good book over a rowdy game of kickball. Or perhaps a teenager who'd rather spend his free time mastering a new skill instead of hanging out at the mall. This is the reality for many Sigma males. From the outside, it might seem like these individuals are just introverted or shy. But there's more to it than that. Sigma males are self-reliant by nature. They don't need the approval or validation of others to feel content. However, this independent streak can come at a cost. In a world that often values extroversion and conformity, Sigma males can feel misunderstood or even ostracized. While others are playing team sports, Sigma males are often the ones exploring the world on their own. As Sigma males grow older, their resistance to authority becomes more apparent. They question rules and norms, making them seem rebellious. But let's not mistake this for mere contrariness. The Sigma male is not just being difficult for the sake of it. He's challenging the status quo. He's probing the system, looking for loopholes, inconsistencies, and, above all, for better ways to do things. This can lead to conflicts, both in school and at home. The Sigma male's natural curiosity and desire for efficiency can be mistaken for disobedience. He's not looking to break the rules, he's looking to improve them. This makes him a maverick, a nonconformist. But it's important to remember that this resistance isn't without purpose. Sigma males are simply not satisfied with the phrase, "that's just how it is." They're always looking for ways to make it better. They don't just accept, they question. They don't just follow, they lead. Sigma males possess a deep, rich emotional world that is often misunderstood by others. This world is much like an ocean, vast and profound, teeming with feelings and thoughts that others may not see on the surface. Sigma males, by their nature, are introspective and reflective. They delve into their emotional depths, exploring the complexities of their own psyche. Their quiet demeanor, however, often masks this emotional richness. They may appear detached or indifferent, when in reality, they are deeply affected by their surroundings, the people around them, and the events unfolding in their lives. They feel joy, sorrow, excitement, and disappointment as intensely as anyone else. However, their internal processing of these emotions is often misinterpreted as aloofness or apathy. One of the biggest misconceptions about Sigma males is that they're emotionally unavailable or cold. But this couldn't be farther from the truth. They are capable of deep empathy and compassion. They care deeply about the world and the people in it. They just express their emotions differently, in a more private and subtle manner. This misunderstanding of their emotional world can lead to a myriad of challenges for Sigma males. They may struggle to form deep connections with others, as their emotional depth is overlooked or misunderstood. They may also find it difficult to express their feelings in a way that others can relate to, causing further miscommunication and misunderstanding. But it's important to remember that this emotional depth is not a weakness, but a strength. It's what allows Sigma males to be thoughtful, empathetic, and insightful. It's what fuels their creativity, their passion, and their drive. It's what makes them unique. Yet, society often fails to recognize the value of this emotional depth. It's often seen as a liability rather than an asset, a hurdle rather than a strength. But as we peel back the layers of misunderstanding, we begin to see the true value of the Sigma male's emotional world. Their emotional depth is a strength, not a weakness, but it's often misinterpreted. Let's strive to understand rather than judge. Let's appreciate the depth rather than fear the unknown. Because in the end, the misunderstood world of Sigma males is a world worth exploring. As adults, Sigma males face the burden of high expectations. This isn't about meeting the standards of academic achievement or career advancement. No, this is a different kind of expectation. It's the pressure to fit into a mold, to conform to societal norms and expectations, even when every fiber of their being is shouting for them to follow their own path. Consider this. Sigma males are the lone wolves of the personality spectrum. They're self-reliant, independent, and march to the beat of their own drum. They don't crave the spotlight, nor do they seek validation from others. But society, well, it has a different script written for them. A script that calls for extroverted behavior, for social engagement, for playing by the rules of the game. This expectation, to be someone they're not, is a heavy burden for Sigma males. It's like asking a fish to climb a tree, then judging it for its inability to do so. It's a constant battle between staying true to oneself and trying to meet these societal demands. But here's the twist. Sigma males, they don't buckle under this pressure. They don't compromise their authenticity. Instead, they navigate these high expectations with grace and resilience, carving out their own path despite the external pressure. This doesn't mean they're antisocial, far from it. Sigma males are highly selective about their social engagements. They prefer meaningful interactions over small talk. They value quality of relationships over quantity. They'd rather have a few close confidants than be the life of a party. So next time you encounter a Sigma male, remember, they're not trying to be difficult or aloof. They're just being true to their nature, true to their authentic self. And that's something we could all learn from. They're not antisocial, they're selectively social. And there's a big difference. Understanding Sigma males isn't easy. They're complex, deep, and often misunderstood. They're the lone wolves, the mavericks, the ones who choose to go against the grain. They're the ones who prefer solitude over superficial social interactions. They're the ones who, from a young age, have an aversion to peer pressure and an early awareness of injustice. These Sigma males are not your typical alpha males. They're not the ones who seek to dominate or control. Instead, they value their independence, their freedom, their ability to think and act for themselves. They're not afraid to challenge the status quo, to question authority, and to fight against the societal norms that try to box them in. From an early age, Sigma males face a unique set of obstacles. They often experience social alienation, a byproduct of their strong sense of independence. They may feel misunderstood, their emotional world a mystery to those around them. They may struggle with standardized education, their unique learning styles not fitting into the traditional mold. They may bear the burden of high expectations, their quiet strengths often overlooked or underappreciated. Their journey is not an easy one. They may face resistance, misunderstanding, and lack of recognition. They may struggle to fit into predefined roles, their unique perspectives and approaches often clashing with societal expectations. But through it all, they remain steadfast, resilient, and true to themselves. They may find it difficult to form deep, meaningful relationships. Their aversion to superficial interactions, often misunderstood as aloofness or indifference. But those who take the time to understand them, to truly see them for who they are, will find a depth of character, a strength of conviction, and a richness of emotion that is truly awe-inspiring. Understanding Sigma males is a journey of exploration, understanding, and appreciation. It's a journey that requires patience, empathy, and an open mind. It's a journey that may challenge your preconceived notions, your biases, and your beliefs. But one thing is certain, Sigma males are a fascinating study in individuality and independence.